An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
You know, tamper in God's domain.
Something earlier in this week I actually wanted to text you about, but then a day and a half later, it seemed like it was a false alarm. There is a young man out there. I can't remember his name. But he has converted plastic.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Into fuel.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then for about a day and a half, there was all this stuff all over social media.
Yeah, he was missing.
Says that he was missing. Okay.
Yep. I've been following him for a
while. You seem like you would be the type of individual to follow the type of individual.
Well, I mean, I don't I literally follow his page, but he's been on TikTok showing that process for a while.
All right, and I'm glad you actually said that. But initially when I saw that, I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, we got to talk about this on the show. There's like an intelligent young man out here, you know, changing the very foundation of how we perceive things.
Oh, well, there's a whole reason for, yeah. So basically, I don't know. So you get to the point. This guy, he turns plastic. He came up with this process. I think he's like 20-something, 21. Yeah, I think he's 21. He came up with this process to turn waste plastic into usable fuel.
Okay.
And he did it. He demonstrated. I saw the video of him taking the fuel. It was because he can do it into gasoline and to diesel. And they had a truck. It was like a SUV, older SUV, and he had some in the bottle and put it connected it to the engine, and you could see it sucking out of the engine, and the engine was still running. So like that was proof that his process is not bullshit. When I first saw it, this is probably 2 or 3 years ago. I was like, nah, this is some bullshit.
Yeah,
and it kept progressing, and everybody in the comments was always like, yeah, like we got to keep this young brother safe because he's a black dude. Not that it really matters, but we got to keep this young brother safe and blah blah blah, because oil companies don't want that.
Yeah, well, see, this is the thing. So I saw the headline that he was missing, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I was like,
for like 2 weeks.
I was like, there's got to be something going on. There's no way that, because the reason I say that is because maybe a handful of months ago, I read an article on this gentleman and, you know, the whole process of him converting the plastic into fuel and everything. And I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. And I saw similar comments like, yes, we must protect this young man at all costs kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh, shit, there's somebody with a very bright young mind who's being probably abducted by our government. And then...
Well, not necessarily government. Oil companies have a lot of power and a lot of money.
Yes, they do. And I don't want to blame the government for everything. I'll say 98% of things.
Nah.
Okay.
Not these days. It's more, well, I should, let me correct myself. These days, yes. In the past, is more, recently, it's been corporations and shit. You ever seen the show Landman? It just came out.
No, I've heard it. I think I've seen the trailer for it. I know what you're talking about. Not
Tommy Lee Jones. The other 3-name guy. I always mix these.
Billy Bob
names.
Thornton?
Billy Bob Thornton.
These 3-name guys.
Yeah. It's a good show. I liked it. And it's kind of based on it's based on like older time. I think it was, I want to say the 60-ish, but it's like modernized.
Okay.
And it just tells like the power that oil companies have, and they talk about like if oil prices go below to a certain point, then like the whole fucking market basically crashes. Like all those people who are producing oil lose a fuckload of money.
Yeah,
like it's a good show to kind of get you to understand like what goes on in the as far as oil in the world and in the country also.
It wouldn't surprise me though if something. You know, but still, that was like my first initial reaction, like, oh, someone got him. Like,
well, no, it's probably a lot of people's reaction, but he probably, I'm pretty sure he said that he's, one of the videos, the recent ones, he said that he's, people have been like kind of trying to, I guess, fuck with him.
Intimidate him or something like that?
And he's, so he's like, that's why he's like in an undisclosed location, and it's very interesting. But then I've also read, and it could have just been people kind of just downplaying the whole thing, but I've read that, and in some of the comments they were like, well, the amount of energy that you have to put into this process to get enough usable fuel out of it doesn't make it worth, like it's not the juice. What's that
Juice
saying?
ain't worth the squeeze.
Yeah,
yeah.
But, and that's exactly what he's doing. All he's doing, because plastic comes from petroleum anyway. Like, that's that bottle right there, or you can't see it, but that bottle, oh yeah, these bottles, they all start from petroleum, oil.
Very fascinating.
Yeah,
shit.
and all he's doing is breaking it. He's reversing the process that they use to create plastic and reversing it back to get it back to oil.
Okay. I mean, that's still fucking fascinating and very. Well, shit, dude. I mean, I would never thought of something like that.
Reverse engineering a chemical process is kind of cool. It's cool.
Well, it's neat.
I get a lot of, because there's another guy. He's a black dude too. He's called it's Kim Thug is his name, because he's
Kim Thug,
because he's an actual chemist.
No, okay.
And he explains all these chemical reactions and he's just like a black dude that's just a chemist, and so he calls himself Kim Thug.
All right, Kim Thug. At least it's
cool as shit. I get a lot of fucking science shit on my TikTok.
I mean, no, but still.
Actually, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
But if you go on TikTok, you can set up see how you can set up these categories at the top.
Okay.
And you have to go into your settings and change. See, there's a STEM one.
Okay.
So all that's gonna be it's just all science, technology, engineering, and mathematics stuff. Look.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
No.
I need to use it more, but I usually get it in my For You page. I get stuff anyway, so I just don't even.
Well, I was gonna say, did you read it? I don't know this well enough, but did he ever say what made him decide to do that, or what got him into doing that?
I don't remember. That was so long ago.
Oh, okay. I was just kind of curious. Well, I mean, some kids have bright young minds, dude, and I don't want to sit here and.
He probably just was
Curious.
Yeah, and the fact that he even had the I don't know what made him do it. I think he was just, like you said, curious, and curiosity is what gives us a lot of innovations.
And well, it's wild because he did say, I think I heard on his, I guess, last video before he vanished, quote unquote, drones were following him around, something flying around. Like you were saying, people seem to be trying to intimidate him. Yeah. Do you think it could be people off of the internet just fucking around, or
it's probably all the above, bro? Because like I said, it shouldn't matter. And let's be real. It shouldn't matter that he's black, but it does, in a way, because certain groups of people wouldn't want to give the credit to that particular.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but still.
And there's a lot of fucking inventions that were created by black people.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That weren't give you the easiest one. Fucking Jack Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
The original person who invented that recipe that we all enjoyed today. Well, not everybody enjoys it, but was stolen from a black person. And that's why they have his descendants have created Uncle Nearest whiskey or distillery, whatever they call it, which is basically Jack Daniels, but by the rightful owners.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would say it is just pretty wild to see kind of in real time something like this kind of conspiring. It's do people think we're dumb?
I don't think. My thing is, I don't think he should have. And I think he said why he's been doing the videos. I think it's more. It was more to raise money so he could continue like improve the process. But I don't know why he put it out until it was ready to be. It's like, I don't know. It's
You think somebody could take like the early phases of what he's done and then run with it, kind of thing?
no. I think you like what's the saying? Move in silence.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that he should have taken that route. But he's young, and everything with kids nowadays, especially Gen Z, I guess he would be Gen Z. They grow up on the internet and social media.
Yeah, so they want to share it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you don't, but still, at the same time, you don't want to, and I'm not saying you're doing this, but we don't want to fault, especially somebody who's potentially doing something maybe life-changing to a degree, for sharing something maybe prematurely. Because I'm going to tell you, if I was 21 and I did some scientific shit like that, I'd be like, oh, look at this shit. I would probably do the same thing, if I had to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Knowing myself.
It's a world-changing thing, a potentially world-changing thing. The way we, and again, it comes down to money and power. Oil companies don't want that process to be happening. As much as they say, "Oh, we're for," like you see these commercials where Chevron is talking about, "Oh, we're for the environment and this, that, other thing." I'm like, yeah, but you're still digging up fucking fluid from the earth, and selling it to the world to fucking pollute the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's like it's like a catch-22.
And not to mention the plastics that because there's so much plastic, even tires have plastic in the so that shit going into the air. We're breathing all that in. So that's part of why we're getting the plastic shit into us every day. Ingesting from water bottles, plastic water bottles, all that shit, man. Even like people, I stopped doing it because for the longest I was microwaving plastic. That's a horrible idea. You know, because that shit seeps up into your food.
Yeah, I could see that being a thing. Yeah. Well, one, I wouldn't want to microwave anything plastic. Well, obviously you got Tupperware and things like that, but I've always been cautious to put things on like plates or in a bowl, or even like
you could do that.
Or if it's like a slice of pizza, put it on like a paper towel or something like that. But I remember one time
I don't microwave pizza. That's gross. I used to, but it doesn't taste near as
I'll
good.
just heat it up for like a minute and a half, just get it nice and warm.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
a minute and a half is too much. I put that shit in the fucking oven
Well, I use that, or I use my air fryer now too.
Well, the air fryer is that's the same thing as an oven, motherfucker. It's a convection oven. It's a miniature convection oven.
I understand this, but it's still got a different name to me.
That's the thing. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, an air fryer!" Like, bitch, it's a fucking goddamn convection oven. Fucking chefs have been using those for years.
I mean, that's true. That's true. But I still like doing it. But I've never had a problem really now it tastes better. I agree with you going in the oven or the
the microwave. The bread soggy.
I only but I typically only microwave it if it's the same night I got it.
Oh yeah, But if maybe I don't know.
The next day. Yeah, no, the next day is typically when I would like do something, a little more adult.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't really been eating pizzas lately, and I haven't even had a taste for pizza lately.
It's all right, dude. I have it on Saturdays, and that's pretty much it. Honestly,
doesn't do a damn thing for me anymore.
Well, that's like me with certain sweets and stuff.
I think it's because of the bread. I haven't been eating as much bread either.
Oh yeah, dude. The fucking carbs, they'll put you down, bro.
It's not so much that; it's just not healthy.
Yeah,
it's not.
I know.
I'm back in doing jiu-jitsu again, so like, I at least try to eat somewhat healthy, just so I can continue to train.
Well, I want you to train, and I want you to train to become the mixed martial artist master that you are. Triple M. That's what I'm going to call you. Okay. Mixed martial arts masters. Now you'll have 3 names, just like Billy Bob Thornton.
No, I don't want that.
I mean, are you sure? It could be like...
Yeah, I'm 100% sure.
It's all right. It's all right.
You can never master something.
You can master a lot of different things.
People are called masters at something, but you can't... Martial arts is something that you never... It's a forever learning... A real lifelong martial artist is always learning. whether it be like philosophizing, that's even the right word. It's all of that, like contemplating life and all that shit is part of martial arts. It's what they call it, the way of the warrior, Bushido, and like Japanese culture. Samurais like that. We've gotten books from old samurais and sword fighters, like the Book of Five Rings, and there's one other one I can't think of right now. But those are all war. Same thing. Sun Tzu, The Art of War.
Okay.
Like
the very famous. I know that book. That book I do know.
Book of Five Rings is basically it's this guy
Sounds cool.
sitting, contemplate life. That's why I started doing the bonsai shit, like because that's part of it too. Is you're creating this art out of nature. You know, I don't know. It's hard to explain unless you do it.
Well, I mean, so the Book of Five Rings is essentially, I don't want to call it like a meditation guide or anything like that.
In a way, yes.
Okay, so what?
Some parts of it. Yeah.
What do the rings represent?
I don't remember. RJ, it's been so long since I read
I was just asking a question. Jeez, like I'm just curious. It sounds interesting, and I want some knowledge on the Five Rings. Book of Five Rings. Well,
you're not gonna read it anyway.
I would like to know the synopsis of it, maybe.
The synopsis.
I'm just saying. Jeez. We want to educate our viewers on every podcast episode that we provide. It is very, very vital that we do so. Okay, so can you zoom in a little bit for that?
God, I'm just an old man.
I'm not an old man. I can read most of that. What does it say? The broader lesson from this book is that an important part of understanding one's own way is to understand the way of one's opponent as precisely as possible. I'm going to butcher this guy's name, but said person, Musashi, notes that although most schools have secret and ancient strategies, most forms
most forms are a derivative of other martial arts.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I can't see it.
And this guy says he's a writer.
I am a writer.
No, you're not.
I can't see it.
Bro, I have it on fucking goddamn extra fucking big.
Extra old?
Yeah.
You got the extra old font?
On your fucking phone, you got the fucking biggest zoom in on the font.
Dude, some folks' font is like this, dog.
I've seen it.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like, just go ahead and break down and buy glasses.
Dude, what? Jared, you should make that a bit, bro. Like, seriously.
I'm actually working on one because our buddy Sheed recently. Actually, we should ask him about 300 also. He was at. I saw him recently, and I was looking at it. He has his glasses on. And I was like, do you have prescription meta glasses on?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, my God, bro. They're basically just Ray-Bans with a camera in it. But, like, I was still like, what the fuck? Who does this?
I mean.
And I'm working on trying to figure out how to make that into a bit. But
No, but it is kind of funny when you see some of your older friends and they're texting somebody and you're just like sitting next to them, the font that they have. And it's like, you're right, dude. It's like, just chuck your phone out the window.
Just go ahead and get glasses.
Dude, something. Dude, get a magnifying lens. It's like, dude, if I can read that from the
motherfuckers with monocles and shit.
Bro, dude, if I can read that shit from the bathroom, like I could sit on the toilet and see that shit from here. It's like closed caption for your text messages, dude. Like, seriously.
Yeah, closed caption for life.
Dude, seriously, it's super random. But I guess since we're talking about comedy, big shout out to Tina. I don't know her little handle, her handle and all that stuff, but her birthday.
Christ.
I don't know it. I'm sorry.
Well, I only know it because she says it every fucking time she gets off stage.
Well, that's fair.
Christina, it's Tina 83 funny.
83 funny. Okay, I knew there were some numbers and I knew the word funny was in there, but I didn't want to get it all butchered. Just celebrated her birthday. Happy birthday! I got to take part in probably one of the bigger shows that I've been a part of for you at Shooters, dude, in terms of just the turnout and the amount of comics that came up.
Oh, it was a fuckload. I think it was 10.
Yes, and I do apologize for leaving early. I did have to get up early.
That was wild.
It was not wild. I was there
you couldn't wait fucking 10 minutes.
I didn't know who was going next. Like 5-6 people had already gone. I was there for like an hour and a half, dude. Honestly.
So what?
I'm just saying, I was getting hungry and I was getting really tired. I'm not going to lie to you.
What a biggity bitch.
I'm just saying. But I do want to give you applaud you for getting the group of folks together. It seems to be growing more and more. And
It varies. It depends.
no, but the guys were pretty funny. Our good friend Cortland actually had me chuckling quite a bit.
Yeah, that was the first. I didn't know he even. Maybe he did tell me a while ago, but I didn't know he did come. I had happened to see him. I think it was that Sunday. And we called one of our old professors. It was just random. And we were like, yeah, let's call Prince. And we called him, and he's like, oh, blah, 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 whatever. So then we started talking about comedy, and he was like, yeah, I didn't know he was going to show up. I had forgotten that he was going to even come.
Yeah, no, but it just was a nice turnout. And I was just very happy that you had a nice turnout, because I know that's very important to you and very big for you guys, because I know sometimes it might be a light crowd or whatever the case may be.
Those are the worst, because
Where you're talking
those
to, like,
motherfuckers don't want to hear me do the same jokes all the time that they've heard me do 100,000 times.
yeah, and they're just over there with the slot machine, like, this is my life, or whatever it is.
Well, no, there's nobody at the slot machine.
No, I'm just making shit up.
Oh.
Respectfully. No, but I thought it was pretty good, and the guys had me chuckling quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, these guys are getting their shit together.
That shit was funny when I was like, oh, nobody wants me to. RJ's gonna hate me for saying this, but he watches Fox News, and then one of our friends who happens to be from another country.
Oh yeah,
she was like, I watch Fox News too, and I was like, says the immigrant. I was like, you know what's happening right now, right?
It's all friendly banter. I promise. No, but do you know what I tried there? There was I actually had non-alcoholic beer while I was there. They have a grapefruit IPA, non-alcoholic, and Cheeto
drinks that shit all the time.
It is delicious.
Yeah.
It literally tastes like if you would have given that to
There's
me.
a whole market now because a lot of people don't want to drink as much.
Good.
These days. Shut the fuck up.
Good for you.
Whatever, dude.
Healthy is wealthy.
So there's a lot of these companies are coming out with more non-alcoholic beverages. Like matter of fact, what's his name? Goddamn, Lewis Hamilton has one. It's called Agave. It's a tequila, non-alcoholic tequila.
I didn't even know you could make non-alcoholic liquor. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is my first.
Just don't fucking distill it. You just put the flavors that go in there without fermenting it.
I'm actually curious to try this. See what it.
Well, look it up and buy it. I don't know where they would sell it at.
Yeah. So it's just very strange. The non-alcoholic beer, sure, but it's like non-alcoholic liquor. It's like that sounds like redundant.
How's that redundant?
No, I don't know. No, redundant isn't the right word.
It's more of oxymoron.
Right, yeah, there we go. But anyway, no, but if you would have given it to me in like a glass on ice and didn't tell me it was a beer, I probably would have thought it was like some random ass soda or something like that, because that's just how much flavor it had.
Oh, man. Again, they just put the flavors in, but they don't ferment it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just it was like insanely flavored. I was just very taken aback by it. I was like caught off guard. I was like, oh, this is kind of delicious. Like, I like this. I had two. They were great. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Great. I wasn't concerned what you were drinking.
Well, I'm not saying that you were. And I don't want anybody here to be concerned.
I had a show to run, sir.
And you were running it.
Oh,
Everybody keep clapping.
I ran the fuck out of that shit.
Jared just keeps telling people to clap. Stop clapping or keep clapping. Yeah, that's right. Clap till your hands
I just
fall
said
off.
Keep it going. Because motherfuckers would stop, and then that's part of being a host, to keep the energy up, because it's not just the crowd that's trying to have a good time. The comics are trying to have a good time as well, and I don't think people realize that. Especially when they see specials of like these great comedians. Not all of them that have specials are great comedians, but not gonna say anything about that. Yeah, that's just it is what it is. Like, it's a symbiotic thing. Like, the comedians, we draw off of the crowd, and the more fun the crowd is, the more fun we have, and which is gonna make us go even harder. For them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like wrestling almost. Really is. Well, you feed off the crowd energy.
I guess, bro.
Well, I would say
you have to bring up wrestling.
Well, the only reason I brought it up is because you know what we need to keep out of wrestling?
Everything.
First of all, we're gonna just leave
sex
wrestling.
trafficking.
That hopefully never happened. Oh well.
Yes,
first of all,
it did.
First of all, Vince McMahon is his own person off somewhere.
Speaking of, by the way, since you want to bring it up, what's up with Triple H, bro?
Oh, what? What do you mean?
You didn't see him?
Oh, go to the White House?
Yeah. What's up with that?
I didn't watch any of it, to be honest.
I didn't watch it.
It was for
I saw clips. It was for the what?
It's for the fitness program for schools.
Mm-hmm. Working with children, right?
Yes.
And guess who was also on that little panel they had up there?
I don't know, dude.
Lawrence Taylor, the linebacker, New York Giants.
The Lawrence Taylor? Coked out Lawrence Taylor? LT?
Registered sex offender.
I don't know what you want me
There's
to do.
a lot of
Jack.
connections going on here. I'm just saying. Trump, Vince McMahon, Linda McMahon. It's a lot. It's a lot. Stephanie McMahon, Triple H. It's a lot going on here.
Anyway,
There's a lot going on.
I just wanted to talk about
Really big. Really big.
What I wanted to talk about the greatest. No, is that they had so SummerSlam is this weekend. It's currently a 2-night show, and it's night 2 or is about to happen here in a short little bit. But Cardi B is the host this year.
Disgusting.
Yes. And so, like, I'm a wrestling fan. They're always going to have, like, little celebrity cameos and things like Jelly Roll was in a match last night.
Don't care.
It was actually quite entertaining. But that's always been a part of wrestling, so it doesn't bother me. However, it's when you bring people that really don't need to be in wrestling or think about wrestling or involved with wrestling.
Pretty much anybody that's been your president, he shouldn't have been in there.
Dude, he's been stone cold stunner multiple times. Isn't that wild to think about?
Oh, that's where the dementia is coming from.
I don't know. Anyway. No, but it's like, and I'm not somebody that hates on Cardi B. Like, I'm like indifferent to her. Like, I don't dislike her. I don't hate her. I
do not listen to her music.
Yeah, I don't listen to her music. She's obviously very popular nowadays. But she hosts a show. They want to have a big name come out. She comes out dressed in like crow feathers, which was kind of cool looking. But then she gets on the mic and just starts rambling about, who's ready to whoop some ass? Like, just so out of place. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I hate this. And I'm not trying to hate on her or anything, but I was like,
no, you're hating, and you should hate her on her.
I don't want to hate her. I don't know her. I don't care. I just don't want her in a wrestling ring.
Why the fuck? See, here's the thing. Like, this whole, I'm not hating. Let's get rid of that shit. We're over that. You want to get rid of woke and DEI? Let's bring back hate again.
You want to bring back hate?
Oh yeah, like I can hate on someone, and I don't mean hate as in like fucking the
causing physical harm.
Yeah, the violent type.
Domestic abuse.
If I don't like something, I'm not necessarily a hater, quote unquote.
No, and no,
it's just something I don't fuck with.
No, and that's fine, and I agree with you that because you're right. Because if you do have an opinion on something, quote unquote, you're a hater now, right? And
what up, Epic?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
He's grilling out. Get better signal. Oh yeah, you're in fucking boondocks.
No, but I agree with you. But to me, like, I don't listen to her music. I don't follow anything her. She just doesn't need to be. I didn't think she needed to be opening the show and then just disappearing for the rest of the night, which was probably best. But
that's just to get the crowd, like not the crowd, like the people that like, oh, Cardi B's here. They're trying to get. They're just reaching that different audience to try to.
And I know
try to pull people in.
And I understand that, but I was just like, they don't. I feel like the WWE is big enough to where they don't have to do things like that. You know what I mean? But it's okay. I'm not again.
Well, also as part of it is they're the more, I guess, global reach, and you got to remember they're also aren't they owned by the same people?
Yeah,
same investors.
Yeah,
UFC.
TKO. Yeah, TKO. So it's crazy the production. I know you're not a wrestling fan and you don't watch it, but the way the production value has gone up since the TKO merger is kind of wild to me, dude.
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
It's just cool to see. That's all. As a wrestling fan,
I have other reasons to hate it.
And well, I don't want to say I'm hating. Do you know people who are? Let me ask you this: you're not like upset about the whole Cindy Sweeney like Jean ad, are you?
I'm not upset about it, but it's kind of like, what's the word?
I think the whole thing is dumb.
Yeah, it's what do you mean the whole thing? The ad, or you think?
No, I just think the amount of outrage it's getting is kind of silly, to be honest with you. I mean, I can.
Well,
see,
yeah, you got to understand.
Don't you think people are reaching a little bit?
No, Not really, bro. I mean, if you think of it's eugenics, it's like I don't know how to explain it. But with all the stuff that's already going on, that was in poor taste, and the timing was in poor taste.
I think it's just a gene ad. No, I think it's just a double entendre in words.
Oh, you're trying to say blonde hair and blue eyes is better.
No, I'm not.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying that's what the ad literally said.
I think it's just, I think we just have more important things to worry about.
Is this your Fox News?
No, I haven't even watched the news all week, dude. I've been getting off of late. I haven't. I'm just astounded that how much it just keeps popping up. It's like, oh my god, it's a gene
because
ad.
you're fucking you're doom scrolling. Of course you're gonna see it.
Yeah, but I just think the amount of outrage and cut, like, dude, it's like they're genes.
Bro, everything is outraged these days. What do you mean?
I know, it's just silly. It's just, dude, it's like, oh my god, we're like, all this shit is going on in the world, and now it's like Cindy Sweeney's wearing jeans. It's like, it's like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, it's the what is it? The flavor of the day. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's just silly. So silly.
You know, we talked about plenty of times how this works.
Now, I get it, but God,
if you don't want to see it, then
you know
fucking
what's a
stay off.
travesty? That we're not in the jeans with her.
If you don't want to see it, stay off social media.
I'm just saying, it's ridiculous.
It's your fault.
I'm just saying,
it's your fault.
It's not my fault that people are.
It is your fault
by jeans.
because you're letting it affect you because you're seeing other people be outraged.
It's just so weird to me, though. It's like,
what's so weird about it? I don't understand. Like, everything's outraged. So it's council culture, bro.
Dude,
you're acting like this is new.
We should create like a void out.
No. You're literally acting like this is new.
No, it's just I know it's not new, and that's why it's like, God, like, has everybody's mind been lost, like, at some point in time?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Look at what the fuck is going on. There's a lot of weird shit going on, bro.
A lot of weird shit happening everywhere.
Yes, because people have lost their fucking minds. And again, it goes back to being buried in these fucking screens all the time. But you can stick here. You can stay here and enjoy our show.
Yeah, because we like listening.
But then go away later.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up just because I saw it this week, and I was just like, silly.
And I don't know. And then I saw a thing today. People were upset that somebody called her mid. Like, what? Okay, I don't think she's like that hot. She's okay.
Yeah, she's pretty, but I don't think she's like.
She's not like fucking like
salivating at the mouth.
Yeah, like,
you know, no. I think she's very pretty, but I'm not.
I don't even know who she is. Like, how was she famous? What did she do?
She was famous for that show Euphoria on
HBO.
I've
never seen it.
You know and you know, obviously her boobs. Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but that's most celebrities and pretty women.
That's marketing. Even the ad had titties hanging out.
But
speaking of titties, I love titties.
We do. That aside, but she's known for Euphoria, which is her big thing, and then smaller other roles, which I don't know.
Like I said,
I've never seen her act as crazy as it sounds.
I remember when she popped up, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Sydney Sweeney!" I'm like, "Who is this?"
Do you think that we're getting to a point like?
Don't say if you say I'm old, motherfucker, then I'm gonna fucking.
Well, I mean, in terms of
lose my mind.
Okay, we're gonna take age out of the equation.
But that's what you were. Hold on.
We're gonna use.
That's what you were insinuating. See, you better stop cutting me off when I'm about to do a good fucking line.
Oh my God.
Go.
Oh my God. No, but so so the new generation has like all the like their teen stars and all those people that they grow up watching, right? And all this stuff. Do you think
here's the weird part. Zendaya was on that show, and I know who she is. And I've still, again, never seen the show, but I know she was on that show.
Yeah, but I think she's been more successful on the big screen, too.
Exactly.
Okay, I have no problems with that.
I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying, like, she's not talented enough for me to know who the fuck she is.
That's fair. I mean, again,
I think it's more that than anything. Like, I know who Julia Gardner is. Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
But she was also famous from Ozark. It's a whole, I don't know. It's trust me, if there's a reason for someone to be on my radar, it's because they've done shit that matters. if that
Yeah.
makes sense. You know?
No. That's very fair, dude. Like, I'm not over here like chomping. But do you think like our taste is better than like the new school stuff? In terms of like the quality of like entertainers and just the overall everything.
I'd say yes. I think nowadays there's just so much like that it's hard to find anything quality.
I think that's a good thing too.
Yeah.
A very good point, because it's just like, yeah, like before streaming, it's like you knew what was on what night of the week, what channel it was on.
Yep.
You know, you kind of had a system around it. Now you have everything at your leisure, and there doesn't seem to be, or at least for me, like, you know, it doesn't have that same structure to it, but it's more of the norm now.
Speaking of this, since we're on this topic, the entertainment beaker, if you will, I saw Ballerina recently. Didn't like it. It was boring. That's the John Wick series thing.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
I think, well,
Like it was so bad. It was so like, I don't know, like repetitious type, I guess. And I get it. She was trying to do all her stunts. Ana de Armas, trying to do all her own stunts. Speaking of doing her own stunts, apparently her and Tom Cruise are dating now, which is kind of weird. But I don't know, man. It was like I've seen this before type.
Yeah.
Shit. And I stopped paying attention. I'm gonna let it play, but I just stopped paying attention. It was just like, meh.
Well, I will say that what we didn't really get a chance. I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but when we saw Fantastic Four last week, one, I think overall, I think I did like it more than Superman, just by a tad bit. Overall, that's just me. And then what I also thought is with the post-credit scene, and you know, I don't know if we want to give any spoilers.
Pretty much, I think it's out by now. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
But the said character in the that made a cameo, so that version of
I had to take that out of the description last week because it was too soon at that point.
Okay, that's fair. I kind of thought it was too, but it sounded good when I was typing it, so I was like, okay. No, but apparently he is from their timeline, in that, you know, in that movie. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious as to see how all that's gonna really play in.
Well, no, it makes sense. I knew that how they were gonna do it when he was announced.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been from 616, Earth 616. If you know, they're just different. Oh, and I also found out 828 is the birthday of Jack Kirby, who was one of the creators with Stan Lee of the Fantastic Four.
Man, that's coming up at the end of the month too. Man,
Yeah.
think about that. That's pretty cool.
They did a lot of nods to him in the movie. Like,
Well-
I remember I told you at one point I saw there was a garage that said Stan Lee's.
no, I did see that, like how it was spelled out and everything.
Well, no, you know that his real name is Stanley Lieberman, or
Yeah.
no, Stanley Lieber. So he just shortened it when he was authoring stuff to Stan Lee. But his name is actually Stanley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. In the background, there was Stanley's garage, like for Stan Lee.
I love Stanley. Excelsior.
And notice the name of the ship was Excelsior.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yep.
I like how they pay little nods to
Little
the great
nods.
man.
Because
Little nods.
you can't do cameos anymore, so that's how they find ways to add them to as far as cameos.
So let me ask you this: was there anything about the movie that you didn't like? Because we did do that with
Well,
Superman.
the effects were cool. I loved the way they did Silver Surfer, and she was actually looked like she was surfing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that part, I thought was a good detail. Anything I didn't like? Not really, to be honest. And here's another thing I did like about it. Pedro Pascal, he didn't seem like any of the other characters he's ever played. Like that was a different. You could tell he was a different
Yeah.
person. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. Not really. I'm not saying I'm giving it like 10 out of 10, but I don't recall anything.
No, okay.
because I
That's
loved.
fine.
I loved how they did Galactus.
Oh, dude, that was super badass, and I know
I
we're
want
gonna
to see
get
more of him.
Yeah. See, and I hope they did that on purpose, so we do eventually, because I wanted to see him just blow shit up.
Because then I was watching New Rockstars. They like Superman. They did like an hour and a half fucking breakdown, and then for this one it was like an hour and a half breakdown. So it took me a couple of days to finish it, but they were talking about like how he would get back from wherever he's at.
Yeah.
Because his ship got left behind, which the ship is also in the comic books. It's called the Ta-2. Ta is the name of his planet that he was originally from. So yeah, I hope to see him again. Yeah.
No, but the only thing, if I had to have, I wouldn't even call it a complaint. I would say I would want more. I actually wish the Silver Surfer got a little more screen time.
Yeah, I think same here. Yeah, that is one. Also, same with both of them actually. I wanted both of them to have more screen time. But the Silver Surfer is going to be back.
Yeah, so it does look like it is again setting up for again the next big wave of superhero movies.
You got to remember Secret Wars, which I had to do more research on it. But Secret Wars, it was like a bunch of the whole like character like.
Yeah, so I'm very curious and very excited to see where it's going because. I, like many folks, I wouldn't say so much here, but I did kind of hit a bit of a slump with the Marvel stuff for a while.
Oh, we all did. I still watched it only to keep up what the story is, but now we're kind of like in a whole new realm.
Which I'm kind of glad to, because I feel like a lot of us, maybe myself included, need a slight reset on it.
Yeah, and Marvel has figured that out finally.
You know,
it only took them fucking 5 years.
It's like, hey guys, you want some more? Please stop.
Yeah,
you know,
the fucking Marvels that shit was not good.
But you can see the success of it when it's obviously done right, and when it I don't know, when it's taken care of. Not to say that these things weren't taken care of. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Please.
And also these are characters that we haven't seen by this particular entity that is running it.
Yeah,
like Kevin Feige and the Hill.
Well, it didn't sound like a body. That's good.
it was something.
No, mom's cooking, so she probably dropped something.
So yeah, I hope we do get to see more Galactus and Silver Surfer. That Silver Surfer.
Oh,
because no matter what everybody was saying, oh, she's a woman. Like again, it's. Stop crying. They were outraged about that too. So like, go back to your fucking outrage thing. That people just find shit to be mad about.
I don't know, man. Everybody needs like a big collective hug. I think
people got mad at me on this thing where it's like, I don't know if I explained it, but there's this video on TikTok of this lady recording. It was like a baby seal that came up on like the lower platform of a boat, and there was these orcas, killer whales, like surrounding it. So the baby seal was trying to get away from the orcas because they were hunting this motherfucker. So he just racing there, and somebody's recording it, and then people are like, "Oh, no, look at him! Look at his little puppy dog eye!" And then somebody's in the back was like, "Oh, he's gonna get him! He's gonna get him!" And I was like, "It'd be kind of cool to see it." I'm not like I didn't say that, but then people took it as like, somebody was saying something like, "Oh, they were upset about the person screaming in the background, like basically kind of like cheering the whales on."
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you motherfuckers eat meat? Like,
yeah.
Like, and of course you're gonna have your vegan like no, whatever. But then motherfucker was like, it's one thing to go to the grocery store and buy a package of meat. I'm like, you motherfuckers are so disconnected to how that meat even got in that fucking nice little package that you think that I'm condoning fucking just cruelty to animals.
Yeah.
First of all, they're both animals and they're in the wild.
Yeah.
Humans just happen to be there to catch the moment.
Yeah.
If that fucking platform wasn't there, guess what? That motherfucker would have been 8.
Yeah. No, 100%, dude.
And I fucking watched. I have a Instagram page that I follow called Nature is Wild. I think I talked about it before. And you're always seeing fucking animals get ate the fuck up. Like, So what are we talking about? Like, why are y'all crying like a bunch of little fucking babies? Like, oh, well, it's one thing to buy packages from the store, and then another to cheer on a baby seal getting viciously eaten. I'm like, you've never seen? I've seen footage of fucking killer whales throw seals across the fucking playing with the fucking food.
Yeah.
You ever seen that video?
I don't think I have.
It was on like one of those like world. Remember how, you know how they do documentaries of like nature's animals in nature and stuff?
Of course.
I forgot the name of that one. I think it was World or Planet Earth, I think. But there was this pod of orcas basically hunting seals up in like the Arctic and shit. And they just fucking take them, fucking fling them across the water, and the other one catches them and flings them back, and then eventually they eat them.
Yeah.
That's part of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, you motherfuckers are so coddled that you've never, you don't understand that this shit happens all the fucking time. And it's like, for me, it was just like, I don't know. It's like, and my whole thing was saying, hey, do you eat meat? And then that's why I was saying, and then they were like, oh, it's obviously you've never been hunting because that's the same thing. You're gonna
literally the same thing. You're
gonna
just watching
fucking,
Mother Nature at work.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking hit them with a bow or a fucking rifle, and then guess what? Then you gotta cut the motherfucker open. You know what I'm saying? So like this thing in people's heads that I don't know, bro. That's why these motherfuckers are soft these days. I'm sorry, they're just soft.
Shame on all of you. But you know who we're not going to shame on this show? Hideo Kojima, because the gentleman is bad, man. Lord. And before we wrap up the show today, I want to take. Is
that what we're doing? I didn't say all that.
Oh well, my brain is running empty on thoughts.
Well, that's normal. That's how your brain normally runs on empty.
Well, I know. It's because I use it a lot, more than I would even care to. Sometimes, it's
you use it to do what?
I don't know. Use my mind. I don't know how to explain it. I just use it a lot. Anyway, I wanted to take a moment.
This guy thinks he's like some introspective person. Go ahead.
I am probably the brightest person you know. Anyway.
Emotional damage.
Years of attack on. They do. What I was going to say is, so I've been playing the first Death Stranding game, which originally came out in about 2020, about 5 years ago, for the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, I believe, when it initially launched. And it's on Xbox now. I got it on sale, and I was like, all right, let me see what this game is all about, because it's either been critically praised or people hate it. And I'm like, oh, my God, I hope I'm not wasting my money, and I end up hating this shit because people are calling it a walking simulator, okay? It is.
I mean, or a postal simulator.
It is so much more than that. And I say that.
Oh, you're not ready for the second one, then.
Oh, it is so much more than that. And the reason I say that is because, and I will say this, though, before I even get into it, I will understand where it becomes an acquired taste for some people. I will say that. However, the game is based in the United States after something called the Death Stranding is happening. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because in 2020, obviously, COVID was happening. The world was shut down. There is a lot of reference to the things in that time in society that were really referenced in that game. Okay, your goal is to basically go from, I guess, settlement to settlement, trying to reconnect everybody to rebuild the United States because it's in like a desolate, way, shape, and form because of the Death Stranding. So you do start off with, your backpack and all that, played by Norman Reedus. And you embark on this journey. And the more you play it and the more you connect with others, the more the game opens up. You can build roads. I've got cars. I've got robotic legs. I've got ropes, ladders. It's really hard for me to describe it. But it's very well done. And the story, I'm not done with it. You can tell he made Metal Gear Solid. There's a lot of little references and Easter eggs to it. You can tell he's a fan of Half-Life because there's a lot of references to that game as well. And then I texted you the other night, and this is where I'll end my little triad here on this game, is that guy is such a madman that, I deliver packages to a bunch of settlements. I deliver a package, And then, sure as shit, I'm staring at the hologram, and it's Conan O'Brien, dressed in an otter hat, saying, "Oh, thanks, man," doing his normal, animated self. And I'm just thinking, Kojima's a madman. He's not advertised in this game. He is literally just one random NPC called the Cosplayer because he got really into it. And he was like, "Yeah, man, back when the United States was running," he was like, "I had a show or something like that." He doesn't say who he is, but it's just like the little things that he does in his games that it's just like, oh my God, the guy's a genius. And I didn't need to see that. It didn't need to happen, but I'm glad it was there. And so the story is embarking. I have a baby attached to me called a BB, okay? And I'm still trying to figure out the origins of that shit. It's a really cool game, so I encourage you to check it out if you can. I would understand if you don't like it, though. It does take a few hours to kind of open up, but after that, I think it's fucking fabulous, dude. I would give it a solid 9, dude.
That's because you're trying to, I think it's teaching you how to play the game.
Yeah, it's like the more people you connect with, the more you get and the more rewarded you are in terms of how you can tackle. Like, I can...
Oh, dopamine hits. Well,
yeah.
That's all that is.
Oh, and it's funny you say that because the whole game is based off a like system with the thumbs up. I have currently 62,000 likes.
See, look at him. Look,
yeah.
Dopamine hits right there.
Dude, but
that's,
seriously.
That's called an addict, ladies and gentlemen.
So check it out. So hear me out. All right. When you build things in your world, it's also an overworld for other players in their game. So say, Jared,
Emotional damage.
it's crazy, dude. The narrative of this game is wild. But say you build a bridge, right? Somewhere in the world. And it will appear in my world, and now I can add to it, help you upgrade it. I can't see you because it's a single-player game, but we're all in the same, map, pretty much. And it's fucking massive. I just learned this today after climbing up the just giant mountain. But it's just really interesting. I've never played anything like it. And I'd suggest you play it just to check. You might not like it. You might be like, what the fuck is this shit? But the more you play it, I want to get better at it. It's weird. It's like I want to get the next thing that's going to help me deliver better. It's fucking crazy. I just enjoy it.
Like I said, dopamine hits.
Dude,
that's crazy.
That's what we need.
Look at him.
That's what we need. That's the soundbite we need. We need the soundbite of the like from Death Stranding.
Well, send it.
Oh, here I'm.
Don't do it right now.
I'm not gonna do it right now. I was actually gonna text you. That way you don't forget. But I'll do it after the show ends.
No, you send me the fucking sound, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Make me do all that goddamn work.
I mean, you're a smart guy.
You fucking figure it out.
I figure a lot of things out.
Yeah.
I'm actually a problem solver where I come
Yeah,
from.
well, you ain't figured out how to do these game reviews yet.
I'm working on it. I'm doing like 5 at a time.
Doing what 5 at a time?
Reviews.
Why?
Oh, because I've been playing so much.
What?
Yeah, dude. I've got Doom. I've got the Elder Scrolls Remastered.
I'm not talking. Yeah, but what does that have to do with you doing the videos that you said you were going to do?
Well, I was going to do them all at one time. I wanted to do each game.
No, see, that's you're not going to get any done because you're going to put too much on your plate trying to get just the one done. Because I'm telling you, it takes a lot more than you think to produce a video.
Oh, well, I'm not saying that.
You need to have like a script.
Oh, no, I got about 5 minutes for each game to go over it and then go on to the next one. Now, I wouldn't do it all like in one run, but I would separate them. But my goal is like 5 to maybe 7 minutes per game, which I think is reasonable enough
So do one at a time.
Yeah, but I've played a lot.
I'm not talking about the game. Okay, fine. Bro, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
I'm telling you, you're not going to get them done if you do it that way. It's better if you just do like one here. You don't have to put them out all like one at a time. You can still put them out 5 at a time, but and you're always complaining about how you don't have enough time. So that's going to be another factor.
I've mastered it all in my head. I've crammed it in here.
Because just because it's 5 or 6 minute does not mean it's going to take you 5 or 6 minutes to produce.
Oh yeah,
the
no.
entire thing.
I don't think like that. I think it.
A 30-second clip has taken me fucking 3 hours before.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I 100% believe it. I know you.
Yeah, and the editing part. Well, I don't know. I guess you want me to edit it, fucking make me do more work. But go ahead.
Do it.
You don't even have a YouTube channel set up.
I have nothing, but you guys have us. You have us here weekly. You have us here Monday. You have us here Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Tuesdays. We used to do Wednesdays. I don't think we've ever done a Thursday. Have we ever done the show on a Thursday?
Probably.
Probably. That just goes to show you the dedication and time and effort that we put into the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. Anywhere you get your podcasts, that is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. You can catch us on YouTube at 9 a.m. Sorry, I was having a massive aneurysm there for a sec. Did you see that? Did you just see the light leave my eyes as I was trying to do
like
that?
I said before, a lot of missing, empty something.
A lot of headspace in there. It's a little hollow, they say. A little hollow. Huh?
There's a big echo inside that head.
Hello. But you can catch us Mondays, 9 a.m. sharp for the visual on YouTube, and every Saturdays around 6:30 p.m.ish here on Twitch. As always, you should like, share, comment, subscribe, and review.
Ah, good.
Yeah. That's right.
So gay.
I forgot we had it, to be honest with you.
I forgot what it was for.
It's all good. But thank you guys for joining us. We will see you next Saturday, and I will give you my review of Kennywood.
See you next week. Or we'll see you next time.
Next time.
Nobody, you don't know when these people are watching it.
This is true. I'm living in the moment. That's what,
okay.
that's what's happening.
Okay.
All right. But I'll have my review of my return to
An
Kennywood.
hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for
sorry.
an hour?
You know, tamper in God's domain.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Well, I'm going to Pittsburgh on Wednesday, and I'll be back Saturday. And going to Kennywood.
What the fuck is that?
It's an amusement park.
Okay. What are you, fucking banjo players and shit?
First of all, dude, I don't want you to think that every person in the hills of Pennsylvania is a
Ding,
hick.
ding, 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 ding.
If I do find a banjo, I'm taking a picture of one, though.
No, the banjo came from Africa, right?
I'm
Why are you
Actually,
laughing at that?
No, because I actually can see that being very true, and I can see
100%.
why. I can see exactly why.
And that's why country music was invented by black people in America.
We will see.
Because they brought the banjo from Africa. They didn't bring an actual banjo, but how they made the instrument in Africa, they brought that skill over to the Americas when they were brought here forcibly and against their will.
I like to talk about positive things on this show.
Oh, it's positive.
We're very.
I'm
positive.
talking about how the fucking banjo was invented, and he's trying to say it's not fucking positive. I just see what goes on through their heads, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just playing.
Get him out of here!
Don't guilt trip me.
No, yeah, I wasn't there.
I know, I'm just fucking around. It's just funny to see you squirm when I say stuff like that.
Nah, it's just it's like I'm like in my middle 30s.
That's my
It's like
favorite.
in
Oh shit! My favorite part of doing comedy is saying the fucking shit that I'm not, like you're not supposed to say. Like the other night, I did a spot Wednesday. I didn't bomb, but I just don't think that this particular crowd was ready for what the fuck I was saying. And
I see you did a few shows this week.
I did 3 last week. But I could see people in the crowd when I said, I don't remember what joke it was, but I saw like 3 girls do this. And like they were laughing, but they were trying to cover up their face because they didn't want nobody to know because like if you're not at a comedy club, people don't realize that like, oh, a comedian can say some wild shit. When you're in certain environments, you're not. A lot of times they don't think that they can laugh. It's like, no, you're here to we're here to make you laugh.
Do you know what really had me fucking dying though the whole time was I got a few laughs out of everybody that did your show, honestly. But the one kid, I forget his name, but he was like, yeah, they said I was soft, and he was like, but I'm a tough guy now, I'm hard, and he was like, look at me in the face, he was like, I'm hard.
Oh,
and I don't
Sam.
know,
That's
yeah,
Sam.
I don't know, that shit just fucking killed me for some reason, but
Yeah, shout out to Sam.
yeah, shout out Sam, dude, yeah, that for whatever reason, that one fucking
He's only been doing comedy for 2 years, I think.
just look at me. I'm hard. Like I don't know. It was so like nonchalant. I don't know. It just killed me. I was like, oh, that was pretty funny. And I know that probably was his intention, but maybe not in that manner.
I think it's a play on words. It's a double entendre.
I know, but still, that shit just
Look at
had
me, like he's talking about.
yeah. It's like I'm hard. I'm just like, oh my god, dude. Like that's so silly.
That
But
is
it worked.
exactly. It's
Yeah,
silly, but it works.
It worked. And we work for you guys because we've been doing it a long time. I mean, we're approaching a 300th episode, which is turning up to be a hot one. We'll see you guys next
Okay,
week.
this guy. We'll see y'all next time. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, I can't keep saying week. Fuck.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I was talking about don't give away hints.
An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
You know, tamper in God's domain.
Hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab.